Okay, let's get this thing started. Hey there, it's Blighty Otaku here with the start of what is going to be a very long video. Yep. With all the stuff I've collected, it is now time to start gutting this bedroom and making it into a place where I can work and sleep and do, well, whatever else. And that starts, well, firstly with getting a bit of space, and secondly getting rid of this monstrosity that is slowly falling to pieces. And then I'll get to the good thing by moving what is underneath it out of here for storage. Out of here, out of the way, until I can bring it back in. And a quick little note before I turn off the camera and start work. A few things I picked up. Load of rechargeable batteries, because, well, the Wiimote really needs some power, and I don't know where the old rechargeable to my old Energizer charger went. And a load of extra long life batteries for the mouse, my laptop. All of these cost a remarkable £1.40 each. Well, let's get this party started, and when we next can reconvene, I should have some space cleared out. And we're back. As you'll notice, the date and time marker is back on the display, only because I want you to see how long it really takes me to get this done. Because I thought this little bit would take me but a mere half hour. Well, it's actually taken me just over an hour. But, well, we got space here, space down there, and a whole load of crap, which is basically very reusable carrier bags, not so reusable carrier bags, which are going to be used for rubbish bags, and other miscellaneous items, which I now quickly have to put into the bathroom. Well, that didn't take too long, although the only thing I'm keeping from that lot is my certified persuasion device, which I might be needing. So now it's on to the main event. Although I'll have to start with stripping this lot off, although this will need to go in the wash, because I appear to have been bleeding on this lot. And with the mattress removed, you can now see the reason why this frame is being scrapped. There isn't a support beam across this, apart from a few down that end, which aren't bent. Oh, thanks to my slowly rising up the ranks of weight to 160 kilograms. Although some of this damage was actually done a lot before that. When I actually ended up when I actually had it set up like this originally, I stepped over to open the window and I bent at least 3 of the bars, which one you could see in one piece over there. Well, now that I've got this set up, now that I've got it down to this level, let's get this thing disassembled pronto. Penultimate report for this section. It is now nearly 4 o'clock in the morning, and literally all I have to do is get rid of these 2 bars, unscrew 8 bolts, and I will at least have somewhere to sleep for tonight. Final report for this section. The bed is now dismantled, though you can't see it in here because I'm running off the lamp. But everything is a success. The bed is apart, I just need to get it out of my room. Once we reconvene later on, we'll be moving more stuff out of this room and, well, initially sorting out this. And it is now gone midday. Just going to make a rather quick report before carrying on with my work. As I said in the last section, the bed frame is dismantled. You could actually see some of the bends in the metal. So I've just got to get this and the poles that made up the bottom of the headboard out of the way. I've got to clear this lot out. I've got to clear this out. I've got to disconnect. I've got to actually remove the plug socket, the power strip and the router and modem from this lot, and disconnect the computer. I've then also got, as I said, remove this. That is going to be staying as it is for the moment because that is a reference marker. Gonna need to do some clear up down here. And then I can actually start on the work, which starts with getting this curtain rail screwed back into the wall. And one other thing, I'll quickly move over here. Although it probably can't be read, but my delivery is approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes away, and the driver is currently on delivery 62, and I'm delivery number 84. Good times. The driver is on delivery number 81. I am delivery 84. The time fast approaches. I still haven't even sorted out any desks yet. This thing definitely doesn't update in real time, because, unless you can actually see it there, it says, it says the driver was on delivery 82 just before he knocked on the door. And this lot appeared. And yes, I did actually get the Bitphoenix Nova in white. And the contents of this box will probably be revealed soon. And in the top box, along with a small packet of Haribo Tang Plastics, we have one Seagate hard drive, nicely wrapped in proper anti-static packaging, 1 terabyte capacity, and one Mars Gaming MCP0 keyboard and mouse combo. Right. Also got a load of bubble wrap and packing crap. Oh, time to finish off what I was doing and try and get back to this job of sorting this room out. Also done another quick test of this little hard drive, and I've just found out, focus, that the date of manufacture is the 8th of May 2016. So this hard drive is a little over a month old. Sweet! And that's all that done. And before I go back to work on moving everything around, firstly I need to go through my original plans, because it was pretty simple, as in the bed would get removed, the containers under it would be moved into that corner, this chest of drawers and the chest of drawers that is currently in the bathroom would actually be going there and here to surround the containers. Any of the stuff that was actually underneath the bed as well would go around it, and all of my figures would actually be moved from there to on top of the containers. Because of course this would be moved, but this wouldn't. And originally the desks, the longer one was going to go here, and the shorter one was actually going to go along here. But I soon found out there was actually a flaw in the plan, because no matter what I would do, if I put a computer on the desk that would be here, I would actually be, I'll actually sit down to do this, obstructing my view of the TV. And even if I moved it over, there would still be some spill, and it would be very cramped sitting here next to the desks. The second plan was to relocate that unit, and I'd originally thought of locating it either here, where it was previously, or stuck in that corner. But I still had the same problems of the viewing point for the TV, because it would be obstructed by any hardware that would be on the desk that's here. Also, there was the issue of the sleeping arrangement, because I would have to have that some way to actually get the mattress set up. Then I decided on a little wizard's wheeze and actually moved that to that corner, where it should hopefully squeeze in. And then what I could do is stick these two bookcases next to it, and have everything that was supposed to be over there over here, with these two units moved up. Although there was still the problem of the mattress, which is why I then finally decided to, instead of having a desk here, I would have the other desk sat here, and the mattress would slide in behind when it wasn't in use. Now, I don't have to worry about the radiator because it's off and it doesn't even work anymore. So, there's the plan. Let's finish to clear up and get cracking. Sometime much later, I now have almost everything sorted out. At least moved out so that I can actually start working. Unfortunately, it's taken so long, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get everything done. Although I am going to have to fucking work like the clappers now. Starting first with that. Isn't this just typical? You spend a couple of quid on a load of wall plugs and they're the wrong depth. Stuff that doesn't matter. I've got reserves here with a depth I know fits. And there, after several attempts and the unsanctioned use of the drill bit, I finally managed to get it in as well as I can. But then again, this is pretty much going to be temporary because this rail might end up getting replaced. With that now sorted out, it's time to assemble some furniture. But first, this place needs a clean. That's good enough for now. This needs to be clean as much as it can. Fortunately, with a load of crappy appliances, you can only do so much. But, anywho, on to the next step of this wonderful process. Furniture assembly. And our first desk to be assembled is the new Malibu, of which the variety I've got actually has metal drawer rails and a nice little bookcase on the side. Ah yes, the best way to get into a temperamental box. Brute force and ignorance! And now we have everything open. What we have here are the two side panels for the drawers, the two side panels for the shelving side, some base assembly stuff, some stuff for the base of the drawer side, the drawer fronts, the shelves for the bookcase side, all of the parts, the drawer handles, and in here we have what consists of the 3 drawers plus their under support, their slotting stuff, and underneath that is the desk. Right, let's get this thing assembled. Right, that's the sides screwed to the drawers. At least these things aren't relying on dowels and glue to actually hold them all together. Though for some point I'm not even sure if all of these are freaking the slats for the base is lining up with on the side of the one with the drawers. Oh well. On to the next step. The drawers backs are now on, thanks to a little mighty force from the hammer. Now all we need to do with these is get the handles on and make sure the bottoms are properly secured. And that is the drawers all assembled. The handles probably would look a little bit squiffy on a couple, and the backs are fast on with their little wedges. Next up, I've got to assemble the actual drawer unit. Back in a mo. Right, that is the metal drawer runners installed on both shelves, along with the ancillary gear for the top. And the next thing I've got to do is screw them together with these two. 3 hours! Over 3 hours it has taken to get to this step, with drawers fully assembled, the bookcase section fully assembled, and the drawer assembly fully assembled. I have woefully underestimated the time I've needed. So fortunately, right now, I need to eat. So I'm going to sort this out, stick the desk on top, and pray to all freaking gods it all stays together. She's finally together, for the most part. Although, there was one screw up I actually did make, because all of these drawer rails are round the wrong way. Well, except for this one, because I've already put it round the right way. So, I've got to quickly do those, and, well, have something to eat. Well, unfortunately, this is where it comes to an abrupt end of this day, because time is running out.
Finding a bulb that matches what we are used to is difficult.
If you would excuse me for a sec.
Two solutions. These large multi-packs are both warm,
because I do not want to be recording at night. So I have got a creamy chicken pie with chicken flavoured rice and baked beans, and as you can see, I have Quickie Baby on the TV, and, well, the drawer sliders still have to be flipped around, but I wanted to end this on a more illuminating run, because I have now fitted my LED light bulb. So now I shouldn't have to be waiting for ages for an illumination. So, because I will have to record an apology video, because I did say I was going to try and get this out today, and what I am going to try to do is to at least get this sorted out, and maybe this lot. So all I have to do is fit the desk, fit the final desk, and relocate this lot, and move everything from the bathroom back in here, and then hopefully I can actually start getting on the right side. So, time to end, although there might be another video for later on. A quick addition, since I've actually decided to put the drawers on before I get into my fish my pajamas out the bathroom. Oh yeah, and I have taken injury in this project, and that's not the only one. But Well, putting these drawers in is very simple. You only have to mount the drawer on, making sure you actually have the drawer rails on the right way. Then all you do is you locate the drawer to a specific hole in the rail and drive a screw through. So, well, I have quite literally made it easy with my patent hole locator. Since I now know that I've already got this one in, I've realigned to this one, though you can't pretty see it that much because it's in the dark. And all I have to do now is drive my screws through, and that's another drawer set up. And we are finally done with this one. Just needs to be shifted over a bit, and we'll be in about the right ballpark. And the good thing is this has a 2mm gap here, definitely more than the 2mm gap at the back for the drawers, and probably about a 2mm gap under the bookcase. So when I get around to it, the router, when it's sitting there, isn't going to be much of a nobble when I actually put this all together finally, and actually start to cable manage the whole unit. Because now that I've got this in place, I can at least cable manage the system. And probably if I can get into the stuff in the bathroom, I can actually load up some of these shelves. So the next task will probably be to sort this out and move it over to here. Hopefully I'll probably do that once I get offline. I'll probably have to recharge the batteries on this thing in the morning. And welcome to day 2. Well, what is officially day 2. And, well, yesterday, well, that's still empty. TV's still over here. But I have at least set up the computer, and quite literally I am abandoning some of the plans because I have to get all of this sorted by tonight. So I'm going to start wiring stuff up. I'm going to start getting everything. I'm going to have to fish out my medication I need to take right now, and I am going to then, well, figure out, am I going to start on a computer, start going through my usual routine, or get this lot sorted out rather quickly. Well, first things first, I've got to wire up the computer to make sure that is still going. So, smoke test! Then get any flames shooting out the power supply, and, well, hopefully we have, great, can't read the back of the goddamn power supply. Yep, we are actually wired for power, so that should be good, at least for now. Although I am going to have to get that out later on to put in the new hard drive. Just a quick test of the PC, the keyboard and mouse are working as intended. Now I just need to shut this down, go do my usual toilet routine, and then figure out what I'm going to do. Restart this, or sort out that. And I think getting this sorted out might take me an hour, maybe two. My plans for today are as followed. Clear and dismantle that, and clear all of this. It should probably take, give or take, an hour and a half. I'm then going to power down and clear all of this, and then move the TV unit over to here. Then I'm going to clear this out and then stick it over here. And to save time, what I'm going to do is assemble the new bookcase and transplant this slot into it. Then I'm going to assemble the small unit, small TV unit, then place that there. Then I'm going to move this over, move everything from that bookcase onto there, then move this bookcase over to here. Now what I'm going to do is temporarily clear out some. So before I was so rudely interrupted by the low battery warning, I'm basically going to be getting, once I've gotten all of these bookcases sorted out, I'm going to be emptying out at least 2 shelves of this, so it is light enough, and I'll probably remove those CDs at the back, so it is light enough that I can actually move it from there to here, then move that up here, so I have the space to bring everything from here in over there, and yeah, actually there's the, oh yeah, that's right, because the first chest of drawers is actually at the back, so all I have to do is get this out, which goes on top of this, that out, which will be going on top of the other chest of drawers, which would give me access to the containers. And also what I am going to be doing is disposing of the TV box and the rest of its packing materials. But quite literally, it is going to be, all I'm doing is getting everything sorted so I can clear this out. Alright. Yeah, because basically all I want to do is to get this lot cleared out, moved around, and sorted out. Done. So quite literally, the only thing that would be, hang on, lights. The only thing I should have left out here is this. And hopefully, touch wood, I should have this done by 6 o'clock. Yeah, where have I heard those kind of claims before? Oh yeah, I think I made them yesterday. Well, that's most of it cleared out, and the desk isn't the only chest of drawers that's left in here. Is now in its nearly final position, because hopefully once this is actually done, because that is shorter than this, I should have more than enough access. But then again, this is going to be turned with enough space between here to fit the old wedge grog.
But arguably that's useful stuff. Why is it in this segment? It's not. Today's featured product is the result of my effort to find the lowest utility to cost ratio iPhone case I possibly could on Amazon.ca. And so, I present to you the shop-ready, Luminosis, handcrafted luxury, bling Swarovski crystal, sparkling, full glitter, rhinestones, back snap-on, protective hard case cover for iPhone 6s by Playbling, a $250 iPhone case covered in crystals.
Oh yes. That has some nice base to it.
Cooler Master's Master Case Maker 5 features their freeform modular system, allowing you to customize, adjust, and upgrade.
Let's see if I can at least get
the link in the video description. So the price is unmistakably over $100, but how do you prove that?
Oh, the good thing is these bookcases they're pretty easy assembly wise. There you got top, middle, bottom. I probably have to fit a little kick plate onto the bottom shelf, and oh, this frame should go together in a matter of about half an hour.
Build inside the BitPhoenix Pandora case. Finally, a tower that hasn't been featured on the show yet.
At least,
I think. So we have a black, silver, and gold theme going out over here, which is refreshing to see.
Everything sorted out. Well, you can't really see there because there's not enough illumination. But all I have to do is get everything out of the fucking bathroom.
A custom PSU shroud and vinyl stickers on the RAM, GPU, fans, SSD, and even the CPU cooler. I really like that backplate. It's very sleek. I just wish you didn't have to paint it.
The only problem is
scores from Abdul, so this PC is not eligible for the best PC of 2016. But anyways, thank you for interning.
I'm going to have to retire the mattress because there's no way I can deal with this.
But this is one sexy looking rig. It's
I'm going to have to do the floor until
4.6. And it's paired with the Asus GTX
I've actually got
Poseidon GPU. It also has 32 gigs of RAM, which is water-cooled, by the
replacement.
way, in case you guys missed that. And
okay, I think now I'm quite literally going to put an end to this. It is already well gone 10 o'clock. I have not had my bath, and quite frankly, I need to clear out that bathroom, clear out the mess that's back there that you can't see, and have my bath. And quite frankly, I am fed up of having to constantly sort this out and then film a small segment. So, what I'm going to do is, once everything is together, sorted, and the room is set up to my satisfaction, I will film a segment for the channel of the room and the final setup. Hopefully it'll give me an opportunity to test out my music skills, because I have been downloading a few items off the YouTube audio library. And also, something I am going to do is I'm going to film a comparison between the soundbar and the TV's normal speakers. So, this is now coming to an abrupt end. I'm now going to hang this up and hopefully dust this thing through Windows Movie Maker, and I'll catch you later. Bonus video, since I, well, quite literally haven't managed to get this all converted, and I even haven't been able to upload my humble monthly unboxing video, because, well, it's taking too long to download all the DRM-free game files. But there is going to be a little update on what I'm doing here, because I actually had a bit of a wizard wheeze, because this gap here is actually slightly bigger than the width of these crates. So what I could do is I could actually take this slot and stick it over here. I could even leave that there, clear this out so that I could get the other bookcase out, and then place that against that wall with the bookcase on top, so that I at least have some space. And actually, what I am going to do with what this is going to be gotten rid of, because there's no way I could actually lug this or keep on lugging this around and tuck that in. And it's already developed a little bit of a hole where all the stuffing is coming out, or if it is stuffing. But what I am going to do is I'm going to get a couple of cheap duvets, probably the old 10.5s, and probably I'll actually grab a 4.5 summer one, so I don't end up baking in it. And I'll stick those into, well, I'll basically say I'll stick it into a duvet cover, and then that means I can easily fold that up and stow it away. And the good thing with this gap and those crates is I could probably clear the figures over there off and onto there over here, and then I would have space on there to clear out some of the food. I could also probably sort it out on this lot as well. Yeah, another thing I'm going to probably do is retire this, because it is too big for what I need it for. So I'm going to have to get something that's, because I found something for £40 that's specifically for 32-inch maximum, and has 3 shelves, so I could easily stick that lot, that, and that in one place. It'll probably give me space to actually move this across and move this and that forward, so as I have some extra space. But, well, to be honest, I am most definitely outgrowing this single room. And I think for me to continue to expand, I'm going to have to find myself my own place.